Hello there and welcome back to this video series on programming for problem solving using C language. After watching this video, you will be able to draw flowcharts for algorithms involving repetitive calculations. And repetitive calculations generally we say involve loops. We will try to see this with the help of an example. For example, our problem is to draw a flowchart to print numbers, integers from 1 to 4, one in a line. Of course, one way to do is this. You'll say display 1, then display 2, then display 3, and then display 4. This is fine when you look at it in one way, but actually if you see, this may not be elegant. What if the problem involves a slight change of this one number 4? What if we make it to 100? Do we actually put 100 display statements? That is really not an elegant solution. If we see that the same instruction display is used at several different places, because it's the same instruction repeated several times, we can use this fact advantageously to write the flowchart in a little more elegant way. Let us see what it is. Okay. Let us say this is the one statement that we want to repeat again and again. Display. That's exactly what we want to do. And of course, the moment we say we are drawing a flowchart, there has to be a begin somewhere, and we need to define what is this I. It is not sufficient if you just say display I. You need to specify where that I is beginning. That we will show with an initialization statement. This I is equal to 1 is an initialization for the loop. So I is equal to 1 and display I would mean basically display 1. Okay. Once you display it, what do? You check whether you have accomplished your task or not. When can you say you have accomplished your task? When I is equal to 5. If I is equal to 5, and you say display I, that is display 5, and your task display 4, that is your task is done. So we check for whether I is equal to 4 condition is satisfied or not. If I is equal to 4 condition is satisfied at this point, display I, that is display 4, is already executed, 4 is already displayed. So your task is done. This condition I is equal to 4 may have two options, yes and no. If it is yes, you are done, end. If it is no, that means I is still not 4. I may be 3, I may be 2, I may be 1 as initialized here. So what we do is we increment I by 1 and go back to this display. So it starts off with I is equal to 1, which is the initialization statement. Display I, it will display, it will check whether I is equal to 4 or not. I is not equal to 4 because we are going through the first run. So I is equal to I plus 1. That is, current value of I is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. I now is set to 2 and display I. So 2 is displayed, then 3 is displayed, and so on. This we say is a loop. For the loop, I is equal to 1 is the initialization statement. I is equal to I plus 1 and display I are the body of the loop. Both of them form the body of the loop, and I is equal to 4 is the condition for the loop. Okay. There are three types of loops available in C language: a for loop, a while loop, and a do while loop. Okay. In this we say that this for and while loop are entry controlled. We'll see what is entry controlled, whereas while is an exit controlled loop. Okay. At this point we depart from these flowcharts and go into C, programming and conditional statements, and see how these go in a little while. I think that's all we have for now. Have a great day.